Hello my darlings and welcome. In this video I share my annual goal setting spell work. Let's do some sigil magic together and set some intentions for the new year. Let's do some magical crafting. Creating a vision board is a powerful form of spellcraft. I begin each vision board by creating a magical sigil. This is my most important spell of the year, and I do a lot of work to determine the intention of the sigil that will guide me and help me in the upcoming year. In 2022, my intention was I'm productive and accomplish my goals. I looked at that sigil every day as I walked into my office to start work, and I overworked myself that year for sure. In 2023, I wanted to have a better balance between my work and social lives. My intention was there is harmony in my work and social activities. In 2024, I've decided to lean even more heavily into rest, creativity, and having fun. You'll see that in my vision board, but this year I wanted to make my sigil relate to my word of the year. This year, my chosen word is unstoppable. I spoke about why I chose that word and what it means to me in a previous video that I'll link down below if you're interested. I wrote out the intention that I wish to see every day as I enter my office. You are unstoppable. And yes, I misspelled unstoppable. Don't worry, I fixed it for the final version of the vision board. To create the sigil, I used the method of removing all vowels and any repeated consonants. So luckily, the missing P did not matter in this context. Phew. Leaving me with YRN, STP, BL. Then I took the remaining letters and connected them in order on the witch's wheel. This is just one way to make a sigil out of many. If you'd like to download this sigil worksheet or any of my sigil worksheets, please visit Magical Crafting on Patreon at the link below the video. Just by creating a vision board, you'll clarify and focus your goals, and a vision board can help you identify what you really want in life, what's most important to you, and it lets you see your goals and aspirations all in one place. A vision board is a form of sympathetic magic. By surrounding yourself with images and symbols that represent your desired outcomes, you can bring those aspirations closer to reality. In this way, a vision board can be seen as a type of talisman or charm that works through sympathetic magic. Sympathetic magic is at work anytime you use a representation of something in order to bring that thing into your life. As a witch, I use my vision board as a talisman, a year-long spell. I spent some time reflecting on all of the goals that I want to set in the new year. In the past, I've tried to keep my vision board limited to business goals and social goals, but this year I'm including more areas of life that are important to me. Physical and mental health, financial goals, home and family, anything at all can go on your vision board. Before we start putting my vision board together, a quick word from this video's sponsor. Instead of taking outside sponsorships this year, I'm sponsoring my own content, so this video is sponsored by me. Over the last few years, I've designed a whole series of magical journals, planners, and blank grimoires, and I'm creating new witchy workbooks all the time. These magical crafting books can be found on Amazon and at the link below the video. The blank grimoires are the perfect place to store your notes about crystals, herbal plant allies, and tarot or oracle cards, or to plan out spell work and rituals. The journals are filled with writing prompts to get you in tune and aligned with your goals and values, and to help you begin shadow work, daily affirmations, or a gratitude practice. And the planners are undated and versatile, so you can plan your perfect morning routine, your week, or your month. To get your magical journal, planner, or blank grimoire, check out my magical crafting books at the link below the video. Let's start with the top row of my vision board. The first image relates to a desire I have to clean and declutter my house and also my garage this year. I want to deep clean one small area of my home each month so that I can accomplish this goal in small, manageable bursts. This method will help me keep up with this practice without getting overwhelmed. Even if it's something simple like organizing the junk drawer or something big like cleaning the garage, I can choose a task that I have the energy for at the time and take the pressure off myself to do everything all at once. The second image represents going to the lake and walking each morning. I like to bring a thermos of coffee and my backpack filled with a journal or sketchbook. After my walk, I can sit surrounded by nature and enjoy a warm cup of coffee and listen to the birds. It's a moment to soak up the sunlight and relax before starting my workday. The third picture is a woman at the beach. I chose this image to represent good health. This is my number one priority for the year, to get healthier and feel better. Now let's work on the second row of my vision board. This first image was taken at the corner of Orleans and Royal Street in New Orleans Square in Disneyland. This is the image that represents me going to Disneyland and the Disney California Adventure Parks more often this year. I'm also planning on a trip a little further north to visit Universal Studios and Knott's Berry Farm this year, which I've not visited since I was a kid, with a side trip to take in a meal and a show at Medieval Times, another venue I haven't visited since I was in my 20s. The food image represents a special diet I'm following on my weight loss journey. I've seen a lot of health benefits as well as weight loss by removing refined foods, sugar, and carbohydrates from my diet. I've been following a keto diet for the second half of last year, and I'm continuing that through the new year as well. This image of a book and a cup of coffee serves two purposes. First, it represents reading more. I have a big pile of fiction books to be read and a smaller pile of nonfiction or self-help style books. I put off reading them all last year, and I want to make it through the pile this year, and I want to read 1 or 2 books a month. The image also represents going out more to third spaces. A third space is somewhere other than work or home, someplace like a local coffee shop, a public gathering space, or a bar or a community center, somewhere you can meet up with friends or even meet new people. The next 2 images represent spending time with friends. I love to play games and absolutely want to make space in my year to play more games with friends. Board games, mystery games, escape room games, and role-playing games. I'm up for all of it. And this image of a backyard with a lit-up patio represents my goals of hosting parties with friends. Especially in the summer, I like to host outdoor gatherings on my patio. I have not hosted very many gatherings in the last few years, and I want to change that this year. I'm starting with a few small gatherings in January and working up to larger parties outdoor this summer. The next 2 images relate to each other as well. The first image is of the open road, and it represents travel and taking some road trips. I have plans to make 6 or 7 trips to visit family this year, and I would love to add additional road trips onto that total if I can. But all those miles have finally taken a toll on my car. I've had some unexpected repair bills last year, and it's starting to be time to save up for a new vehicle. In 2025, my car will officially be 20 years old, so this image represents saving up this year to get something new or new to me. And of course, my sigil goes right in the center like it does every year. If you're not comfortable displaying a magical sigil, you can always hide one underneath other images or on the back of your vision board, whatever works with your level of comfort and your design aesthetic. As we move to the bottom of the board, we're moving into creativity territory and business goals. The top of the board was more focused on personal and health goals and social goals and resting. The bottom of the board is more about working, along with crafting and making art. The first creative project I've committed to this year is crocheting a big blanket to fit my bed. It's a big project that I'll be crafting on and off all throughout the year. This image represents my commitment to make art every week this year. Of course, I'll give myself some grace when it comes to weeks that I'm traveling or weeks where I'm not inspired, but I've begun creating the artwork for a 52-card oracle deck, so an average of one piece of art each week would serve me in 2024 and help me reach that goal. The next image represents my goal to learn how to create a website for my channel this year. I want to teach myself how to build a simple website and a shop so that I don't have to rely on Etsy as the only place for my products to be offered. I'd like to have more control over my shop and not have to worry about a third-party site deactivating my listings or raising their fees, both of which have happened on Etsy last year. This image represents a new series I'm starting on the channel with recipes for magical bath and home products. Those videos are coming each month, or depending on when you're seeing this video, may already be published. There will be room sprays and powders, bath salts and shower steamers, salves, lotions, and more. This image is of my magical crafting books on Amazon. You probably just heard about them in the video sponsorship. I'm challenging myself to create several new journals and workbooks this year to add to that series. I have a lot of fun ideas for new books. And finally, this image is of a DIY craft kit I created. My goal is to design and create one new craft kit every month of this year and offer them to all of my viewers so that you all can craft along with me during my monthly crafting live streams. This is part of my goal to do at least one new craft every month. There are so many other witchy things you can do on your vision board. I'm adding glittering green washi tape in between each image as a border and as an invitation to attract wealth. You could hide secret messages behind your images, write positive affirmations, spells or incantations, include tarot or animal symbols, use color magic to attract what you desire, use elemental magic in your placement of each goal or image in the quadrants of your board that represent air, earth, water, fire, or spirit. You could include a ritual activity such as meditation on the board, visiting it daily or lighting a candle each day. With that kind of focus, when an opportunity or a thing you desire or a way to get an outcome that you desire shows up in your life, you'll recognize it and be there to meet it and accept it. You'll be ready to do the work each day to make your goals happen because you will have mentally rehearsed them many times. Action will be the logical next step. It'll seem safe, normal, and expected, not scary or impossible to achieve. I placed my vision board on the wall in the hallway leading to my office. This way, I walk by and see it every day as I head in to begin working. My vision board is a daily ritual or spell to help me achieve my goals. I hope this video has given you some ideas on how to create your own vision board. If you made it to the end of this video, I'd love it if you would share one or more of your goals with me in the comments below.